everyone, my name is Tatiana and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm really excited to make you my variation of a Taiwanese dessert called mochi, or in English you can translate it into mochi. Basically it's a dessert that is made with sweet rice flour, which gives it kind of a chewy texture, and then in the middle it's usually filled with something like red bean paste, green bean paste, or sugary nuts or peanuts. But today, in the middle, I'm going to use Philadelphia cream cheese, sort of like a cheesecake mixture that's going to be in the mochis. So I'm going to call it Chewy Cheesecake Surprise, and I'm so excited to show you guys how to make it because it takes me back to cooking with my mom and snacking and eating it as a treat. So let's get started. Okay, so the first step you need to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you need to butter with melted butter a muffin tin. So I've actually buttered it twice because the sweet rice flour mixture is quite sticky, so you want to make sure it pops out of there when you're done baking. This is the filling part of our mochis, or Chewy Cheesecake Surprise. So you need 3/4 a brick of light Philadelphia cream cheese, the zest of 1 lemon, about half a cup of dried cranberries, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 egg. So what I'm going to do now is beat all of that together. So this is what the mixture looks like after I beat all the ingredients, but I saved the cranberries for last. So I did everything with the beaters, and then when it was smooth I added the cranberries and just stirred it. Because the cream cheese was at room temperature, it's a little bit liquidy, so I'm going to just pop it in the freezer while I make the sweet rice flour part so it can harden up and be our filling for later. Okay, so this is the part that's the mochi part. So in this bowl, I have 400 grams or 1 package of sweet rice flour. This is what it looks like. Make sure you buy sweet rice flour and not just rice flour. And that's in there. To that I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 1 cup of white sugar, and half a cup of oil, and probably 2.5 cups to 3 cups of milk, depending on how the mixture looks. You want it to look almost like a thick pancake batter, and also 1 egg. So I'm going to turn this on and start stirring and then add the oil slowly. And the mixture will come together once you add the milk. I'm just going to turn it off to add the egg so it doesn't splash at me. There. Try to start the mixer slowly so it doesn't spray flour at you. Okay, so now I'm going to add some milk. This really is a really cool recipe. You can make so much with the mochi mixture. It really takes cheesecake to a new level. What's going to happen is we're going to put the cheesecake mixture in the middle of this, and it's going to bake in the oven, so the outside is going to be really crunchy and crispy, but then the inside, this part will be chewy, and then we'll get the creamy filling of the cheesecake. So lots of fun textures in your mouth, and it's just delicious. It tastes great. Okay, so now I'm going to add my other cup of milk, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Okay, so this is what the mixture looks like. This is our mochi mixture. See the consistency there? Kind of like a pancake batter. Okay, and I ended up only using 1 3/4 cup of milk. So right now what I'm doing is ladling the sweet rice flour mixture into my muffin tins, and I'm just filling them halfway. This is the tricky part, but I kind of buttered the whole top of the pan, so even if I drip a little bit, it'll come off easily. So this is the part my mom is like amazing at. She can just pour, and it's just perfect. I don't know, she just times it really well. I still have to get the hang of it, but it's cool. So after I fill half, I'm going to grab my cream cheese, cheesecake mixture from the freezer, and we're going to spoon them into here to act as our filling. So I pulled out my Philadelphia cream cheese mixture. This is our cheesecake part, the cheesecake filling out of the freezer, and I'm starting to put them into our mochi mixture. So you just grab 2 spoons and try to make sort of a little football shape, and just drop it right in the middle of your mixture. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm just going to continue filling these, and then I'll top it off with the rest of the mochi mixture. You'll see. So I filled the cheesecake mixture in the middle of all those little muffin tins, and now I have to top them up with the mochi mixture just to close them up. These are so much fun. And they kind of puff up in the oven, so make sure you don't fill them too full, because then they'll just sort of be oozing over and bumping into each other, and they'll be hard to get out. So make sure you don't fill it right to the rim. And you want to try to cover most of the cheesecake filling, because that's the fun surprise. Alright, so they're all filled, and I tried to cover up the middle as much as I could, and now they're going into that 350-degree oven that I've preheated for about 40 minutes. You want to make sure that you keep an eye on them and they don't burn. One time my mom did not time her oven, and the bottoms were so burnt, but my aunt who was visiting from Taiwan really wanted to eat them, so she sat there scraping off all the bottom of the burnt bits, so you don't want that to happen. So set your timer for 40 minutes, check on them, make sure they're golden brown, and that's when they're ready to come out. And then we will eat them. So my oven just beeped and they're coming out. I'm so excited to show you guys these chewy cheesecake surprises. They look so cute. Here they are. So they're golden brown, and you have no idea what's in the middle, but after they cool a bit, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and we're going to taste them. They're going to be great. Okay, so the chewy cheesecake surprises have just cooled down for a few minutes, and I've just dusted them with a bit of icing sugar to make them really pretty and show that they're a dessert, and we're going to try one right now. So hear that? It's nice and crunchy on the outside. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. Really fun. Can you see that? It's chewy around the inside, and then the really deep part, the filling, is that Philadelphia cream cheese mixture with the lemon zest and the dried cranberries. And look how chewy this is. That's what the sweet rice flour does, but then the outside's crunchy from the golden browning of the oven. So, just such a good treat. What a great way to end a dinner. Hope you guys try it. It's really good.